Welcome to Clawfoot Farm. I'm Samantha, and it is super early in the morning. Still have my coffee. I just came out and um, said good morning to all the chickens and the rabbits, and I'm looking at the weather. I come out this morning and the sky is overcast. It is cool. It's maybe 60 degrees again, and I need to come out and harvest the garlic. Garlic you need to harvest by on a dry day. You want it to be dry. You want it to be dry a couple days beforehand. But let's take a look at the garlic, and I'm gonna harvest it right now. It's before it starts raining or anything else like that. So here is the garlic bed, and you notice here the garlic is starting to get dry. And you want about 4 leaves or 2 sets of leaves. So we have here, there's 1 leaf, there 2 leaves, 3 leaves. This one is starting to also die back, 4 leaves. Each of these leaves corresponds to a layer of we call paper, I guess, over the garlic bulb. And that helps the garlic bulbs stay and store for longer. However, you don't want all of your garlic to dry out and go dead, because you'll have too thick of a skin and it will hold in moisture, which will do the opposite. So there's a really finite sweet spot. There's a sweet spot there where you really want to harvest your garlic. We are there right now. It actually would have been great if I could have harvested the garlic last week, but it was raining. You also want it to be dry so that your garlic bulbs can dry and you don't want them to mold. So I'm gonna go get the garden fork just in case we need that, and then we're gonna pull some garlic. Really, there's no trick to pulling garlic. You just pull it. If it's starting to, you want the tops to stay on. So if your ground is really compact, you can use a garden fork like this one to loosen the ground a little bit. But you want to be careful not to, of course, stab your garlic cloves. But really, we're just gonna reach in, pull them out. Alrighty, we're just gonna start on the end here and see. I'm gonna see what the ground is like. Yeah, it's not too bad. Here we have the garlic bulb. That's what it looks like. Oh yeah, those are good sized bulbs there. So we're just gonna go through, pull them up, shake off a little bit of dirt here. And I'm just gonna make a pile over here, and then we will dry them on the table. Here's what we ended up with. Here's our pile of garlic. It is pretty giant. I'm really excited about the size of the bulbs. These are just perfect size. I mean, that is pretty large. That one, there's a lot of large ones here. So this garlic, we're now going to take over to a table. We're going to set them up on some cardboard so that they dry and cure. But I want to show you what the beds look like. So here's the beds after we're done. Of course, they're bare. So the garlic that we grew more garlic this year than last year. And we did 2 beds that are 4 foot wide and 5 foot long. So basically, not counting that weedy walkway in the middle there, we grew the garlic in 40 square feet. Okay, so the setup is really simple. We have this table, and it is undercover. There you go. So it's under our roof there, and I just added a piece of cardboard across the top, the tabletop. And the reason why I did that was to absorb any moisture that's coming out of garlic. We're just going to lay the garlic down right across here in a single layer, and every couple days I'm going to come out and flip the garlic over and just rotate it a little, and then we're going to leave it here for a couple weeks until it is dry. The reason why it's undercover, the reason why I have it undercover is so that that it doesn't get rained on, which will make it wet again, but also we don't want it to bake in the hot sun if it does decide to get hot again. So undercover, but still with airflow, and some cardboard down to absorb some moisture, and that's all we need. We're gonna go grab the garlic. Oh, I don't think I can hold the camera and grab all this garlic, but I'll grab a bundle here, a handful. People ask me what kind of garlic, what type of garlic we grow. And the truth is, I don't know. We went to a local garlic festival called Garlic and Goats about 3 years ago, and they have the festival every year. And then so we bought some seed garlic from them, and I bought about, goodness, I bought probably 6 different types of garlic. I bought about 6 different types of garlic, and I bought hardneck and softneck garlic, and we planted it all, and out of like natural selection, we pretty much ended up with all hardneck garlic and 2 different types. We have this white type, and we have this purpley type, kind of a red type here. You can see how red that is. Here's another red one. So I don't know. I think we have 2 types. There might be different varieties in these types, but this is what I do. I just lay them out here so that they're not stacked up on each other. And we're going to just put all the garlic right here and let them dry out. So every couple days I will just come over here and flip the garlic around so that the tops get dry, the bottoms go to the bottom. And a couple weeks of that, then we will have garlic that will last all year. The largest bulbs of garlic, so like these, probably, we will save for seed garlic, and that will be planted back in those beds in October. So we also harvested the seed for garlic for next year. Right here is all the garlic laid out, single file, on the table. And I counted the bulbs as I put them down, and we have ended up with 130 bulbs here that we've harvested. So 130 bulbs of garlic. This will last us through the whole year and give us enough seed garlic to plant in October again. So this garlic was 100% free, and next year's will be too. All right, I'm gonna go find my coffee as I set it down and continue to walk around the garden before the kids wake up.